Hey, Omo, have you ever seen premium shanking? As in from the people you least expected. No be only me go watch out.
Deji mate. Deji mate. Go good. Big Sheggz. Money good.
Hey, Pro Max. In case you're just tuning in, welcome to my channel. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bells to always get the latest on this channel. Hell, Giovanna. To my active subscribers, you guys are the best though. Thank you. As in, this gist is burning in my heart. Now, after the grand finale, there was going to be a presentation for the winner, the presentation of gifts for the winner, and then I think in the middle of the housemates getting prepped and then probably getting seated at their seats, then what's his name now? Deji passed. Bella said hello to Deji, then followed by Sheggz. Sheggz was passing, and I think Bella didn't do anything. Bella didn't do anything. The only thing I saw Sheggz like this, as he like, am I dreaming? It can't be like Mr. and Mrs. Ikoyi. It can't just be. As in, I was surprised. Like, is that how the whole ship thing has sunk? Because you guys don't get it. Like when Sheggz came out of the house, I got my baby. Do you know the wedding that they've been planning? Oh, yeah. God, I beg. You don't get it. Like it's so like surprising with all the mouth that Sheggz has made in that house concerning Big Bella and Bibi, like he does call Bella. I'm seriously, I'm surprised that like it's gonna be from distance that they are both exchanging pleasantries. Anyways, let's move to Bella's interview with Ebuka. So Ebuka asked her that, what's up with you that people think that the relationship you had with Sheggz shielded you from other housemates? And she's...
Did you feel like that relationship shielded you from the other housemates in any way?
I don't
or
think so.
Or being more interactive?
I don't think so. I'm actually not the most friendly person. I'm actually not friendly because going into that house, I knew like one thing I would have found so difficult was relating to people.
It was a challenge of mingling with people. People might see it as something. People might see that something that is very, something that is very easy to do. But for her, that was another learning curve. And she said, well, at the end of the day, she was able to make few friends. So in a nutshell, Bella said she was able to make friends, and then she had to make some clarification about Doyin. From the beginning of the show, Doyin actually spoke about that she liked Sheggz, and at some point, Doyin and Bella, they were friends. I think at the middle of the show, and she tried to clear it. She tried to clear the air because people said that Doyin came to befriend Bella, because of Sheggz. Said no, that's not true. Now let's move to the hype priestess herself. That's Fina Otabo. It was,
congratulations to you.
I think the expression on what's her name now, Amaka's face, wasn't it for me. I tell you for free. With the expression on her face, and it was few people that I think were genuinely, and this is not assumption now, I'm telling you, people that I say they were genuinely happy for her. Number one, I'll pick Cheesy. I will pick Cheesy. If not for any other person, I will pick Cheesy. Honestly, because Cheesy was the one that even sat beside her when she entered the car, But for other ones, I can't really say about that. But the good thing is that she was presented a cash check, which was 50 million naira. Aside from 50 million naira, the SUV Jeep too was there. And don't forget that she's going to have a trip for two to Dubai. 1 year of Pepsi supply. Wow 2 is there. Nexus is there. Canon 19, that's Techno's product, is also there. So many benefit that she's going to be getting aside from the cash prize and also the Innosong vehicle. Now let's move to our interview with Ebuka. Now that groovy matter will stop. Okay, so she spoke about, Ebuka told her that, there's been this controversy about you concerning loyalty. Said, Amaka, Ebuka said this before, that Amaka came to meet you, that talked to Groovy for me.
Amaka had told you what she felt about Groovy, and you accepted to go talk to Groovy, only for you to end up with Groovy. It was something that people were like, where's the loyalty here? Where's the friendship here? Explain yourself in that situation.
I said it wasn't like that. That here's what happened first. That when she entered the house, she went to meet Groovy, that I like you, but probably because she said, because of her kind of person, that probably she likes to, she likes to joke. So people didn't really take it serious. And at the time that Amaka came to meet her, to go talk to Groovy for her, that is Amaka, that there was a giddy fire in the picture. So Amaka wants to run giddy fire upstairs and also run Groovy downstairs. Do you get? So at some point, because she had already made her plight known, her stance known concerning Groovy, I think that was when something started springing up between her and Groovy, and that didn't sit down well with Amaka rather. And you saw that Amaka was acting up all through the week, and she said that was why she made sure that she had a conversation with Amaka, and not making it seem like they are fighting in the house because of man, right? Let's move away from that. Ebuka also asked that, what's up with you changing besties? I mean, changing friends at intervals, changing housemate. Like, this one is my close associate. Now, if you remember, Fina had some weird conversations that she's not supposed to have with Bella, looking at the past antecedents that's happened between Bella and Fina, and even Sheggz. So you don't even want to wrap your head around it, that Fina will be having that kind of conversation with Bella. That was when she was telling Bella that, look at how Chichi is making advances to Groovy on the norms. That kind of conversation wasn't supposed to happen. So those are part of the things that people saw, saying that her loyalty should be questioned. He said, well, she was able to make some few friends in the house, talking about loyalty when Ebuka asked the question. She said that she was able to make people like Brian, Cheesy, Chomzy, and when the merging happened, what's her name now? Chichi was also there. I think she also made mention of what's her name? Daniella. Yes, Daniella. I mean, everywhere. The most important thing is that, don't forget that she said that she doesn't have a best friend, but people she's been able to make real friendship with in the house. In fact, she even said beyond friendship, and which was actually cool. But well, congratulations to Fina. I hope that this will be the beginning of, greater heights and better achievement in her career, because according to what I read on the handler's page, the person who handled that page, that she's going through a lot, and then she herself said it, that she's tried Big Brother 4 times, then it happened to her on the 5th time, so she called it grace for herself. That's very fantastic. Congratulations to her once again. Now let's move to the final story, which is Daniella. Guys, Daniella is freaking intelligent, eloquent, calm, cool, collected. You can call her all the sweet names that you can call a well articulated lady, right? Now it got to Ebuka asked her, what's up? The friends she was able to make in the house. She made mention of, that she really has special heart for Allison. She spoke about Allison, what's her name now? She spoke about Allison, Brian, Kes, that those are the friends she was able to make in the house. And straight from that, no time to check time now. Move straight to Khalid. The whole story that happened between you and Khalid.
We got the impression that it was a full-blown relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right.
Was that what it was for you? Because it seemed like that's what it was for him, and at least a lot of the viewers. What was it for you up until he left?
She said yes, it was beyond friendship between herself and Khalid, and she felt miserable the moment Khalid left the house. She said that week she didn't really get herself, that along the line Dotun came into the picture, and I think Dotun was more or less like a console for her, but the only thing she did was to take it extra. She went beyond the boundary with Dotun, which she regretted. As in honest conversation like that, like it beats me. Like, I did not expect it, that you will come for an interview and own your shit straight and be apologetic about it, and you're ready to learn from it and move on with life. Then she also spoke about Dotun, said yes, she's attracted to Dotun, and there were some side talks or back talks she heard about Khalid. I think those are part of the things that engineered her giving in to Dotun. You guys remember what happened in bed when Dotun and Daniella were both at the head of house lounge. You remember what happened? Now, they now spoke about Adekunle. He said she doesn't see Adekunle in that light. I mean, having something to do with Adekunle, I think that one is more or less like a friendship, right? Then Ebuka now asked that, aside from, okay, before I go to what Ebuka said, she said she needs a whole lot of clarification with Khalid. Now, Ebuka now asked that, what if, are you just going to go meet, because she said she was going to apologize to Khalid and then that's it. Then Ebuka now asked that after the apology, we just apologize and just let the whole thing go, or you want to apologize and see the possibility of you guys starting something. Then she said, first thing first, she's going to apologize. After apologizing, then see if the conversation will lead to something new. I mean, them starting all over again. I really hope so, honestly.
Enjoy our conversation. When I talk to him, I'll know what happens next. But that's all.
So, but it's something you're still open to, is what I want to know. Or is it a conversation that just says, okay, I'm sorry, but we're cool now, and then you go your separate ways? Or is it a conversation that you want to lead to something?
It's a conversation that I would like to see if you can start afresh.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, guys, I really hope that something better happens between Khalid and Daniella. I like the fact that she owned her mistakes. She didn't hide it. She didn't mince words, and the interview was sweet and subtle between her and Ebuka, right? I'm happy she told her truth, and I hope if she and Khalid works, fine. And if they don't, guys, it's not really easy, right? It's not easy, but life goes on. Honestly, life goes on, because I see a bright future for that girl, honestly. And she spoke about what she's going to be doing next. Continue poet back to back. She's going to, she's a poet, so she's going to be dropping poems back to back. She said that logistics is going to be on hold, and then she might be considering entertainment and then acting in particular, because she says she likes acting, and then looking at poem and also acting together, that they are in sync. A beautiful one there. I mean, it's a beautiful one. So let me know what you think at the comment section. I mean, which of the interviews of this ex-housemate, especially the top 3 or the top 4, stood out for you the best? Let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up button, turn on the notification bell so let's get the latest on this channel. Don't go anywhere, because I'm still bringing you more gist. Energy with device, energy with device,